Welcome, everybody. Today is Monday, October 7th. We have a special meeting. It's 4 p.m. of the San Rafael City Council. I'll request the city clerk to call the roll.
Councilmember Bushy is absent. Vice Mayor Hill.
Present.
Councilmember Kurtz.
Present.
Councilmember Yadens is absent, and Mayor Kate.
Present, three of us here. Should we take public comment or should we have a discussion around the planning commission interviews? As I understand, we had another person who had a plane delay. PLANE, so they are not here, even though they're still interested. And there was another individual who also had a scheduling conflict, so there would only be two people today. So what are our options going forward?
Yeah, I think first we could discuss the agenda setting and
Okay.
if planning commission should move forward because the city council does have the option to continue it to a future date or hold the interviews today. So we had 5 applicants in total. 2 of them withdrew due to last minute scheduling issues. There is still an interest and they want to apply and be interviewed for the planning commission. And then there was 1 applicant who withdrew who's not interested in serving in the role. The city council could have the option of holding the interviews for the 2 remaining applicants today or continuing the interviews to October 21st. Or a special meeting that works for everyone as well. We could call a special meeting in addition to this. I just want to point out that the planning commission meeting that's coming up for Northgate is October 29th. So we could hold interviews on October 21st. We have an hour available that I was planning on using for a different board or commission, but we could utilize that for the planning commission because I know we do really want to get this commission up and running.
Okay, so question for you. There are 3 of us here today. Is it possible to have 2 interviews today and then the additional 2 another time, or would you recommend that we wait until all 5 of us are present and then do all the interviews on the 21st, which does inconvenience the 2 applicants that were available today, but we're trying to do what's best for the entire process and for the city.
I would recommend to have the full city council here for both and have the applicants return on another day, just so Councilmember Bushy and Councilmember Yadens would be able to participate in that decision with such an important body. I think that voice, their voices are important as well.
And I think that was part of the bylaws. It said when possible that it's one of the boards that has all 5. Okay.
Thank you for pointing that out. Yes.
So with massive apology to the 2 that were available, one was even here in person asking them to come back, but I do think that's the right thing. These are very, very important seats. We have a lot of important projects coming up and we want it to be the pool to be as competitive as possible.
Do we need a motion to continue?
Yes, if you could make a motion to continue to a date uncertain, that would be fine, and I'll find a date that works for everyone's schedules, including the applicants as well.
Yes, and just so you know, I mean, the 21st fine, but if we have to do a special meeting because there's a Monday in between, whatever, 14 added 7 today, so that could be another possibility.
Great. I'll
Okay.
look into both of those dates.
I make a motion to continue the meeting to a date.
No, just the interviews.
Yeah, continue the item 1A.
Oh, sorry. I continue item 1A to make an appointment at a date uncertain.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. That motion carries 3-0. Well, I guess you're supposed to do the roll call. I'm so used to being San Rafael Sanitation District. We just do it that way. I'm sorry. Go ahead and call the roll.
Vice Mayor Hill.
Aye.
Councilmember Kurtz.
Aye.
Mayor Kate.
Aye, that motion carries 3-0. Sorry, I have a lot of meetings that I have in here differently. Okay, with that, we do
Do we
have.
have to take public comment?
Comment?
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay, it's okay. It's okay. So we have now continued item 1A, and we do have more additional items on our agenda, and I will now accept public comment on the consent calendar. If there's anyone, first of all, is there any item that you'd like to hold? Not seeing my colleagues wanting to hold any item, I will open up the public comment for this. Raise your hand. Would you like to comment on this item? On anything on the consent agenda, which includes
Your appointment.
You might as well say something.
Yes, I would love to thank everybody for the opportunity to serve now as I guess you would call it a permanent position, rather than the alternate position. I know it was a big battle. There were a lot of people.
It's
And I win because I'm the best for the position.
there you go.
Best,
Yeah.
absolutely.
It's the best for the position. Thank you all. I appreciate it. I look forward to spending 2 productive years.
Thank you, Mr. Waterbury. Thank you for being here. Anyone else like to make public comment? Ms. Reeves, do you want to make public comment? You raise your hand or unmute. Okay, not seeing any additional public comment. I will take, request a motion on this item, please.
I'll make a motion to approve the consent calendar.
Second the motion.
Moved and seconded. Roll call, please.
Vice Mayor Hill,
Aye.
Councilmember Kurtz,
Aye.
Mayor Kate.
Aye, that motion carries 3-0. Thank you. Thank you for continuing on to participate. We appreciate you. And with that, we are adjourning this meeting. And we will be going into a closed session item. The closed session is conference with legal counsel, existing litigation. Do you want me to read each of the highlighted? Probably
Just the caps, yes.
just the caps.
Yeah, that's perfect right there. The lowercase is fine.
Do you want me to do where it's highlighted?
Yeah,
Oh, okay, you said caps, okay.
sorry.
No, it's fine. There are 3 items. First is Dean Carnassus versus City of San Rafael. The second is conference with legal counsel, existing litigation, Paul Crimmins versus City of San Rafael. And finally, anticipated litigation, initiation of litigation 1 case. Are there any comments on the closed session items on tonight's agenda? No, not seeing any in the room, not seeing any that could be done online. We will now move into closed session.
Easy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for saying something too. I was
Oh,
made all the effort to come down here. We appreciate you.
oh, no problem.
And as
Thank
to your comments about whether it was the best person, yes, 100%. The best person's in the role.
Got my vote.